My name's Jeffrey Pendleton. I'm currently a case manager with Hope Atlanta on the airport outreach team. I had just shy of a 25-year run, successful sales, moved up here to Atlanta for a VP position. You know, I was the one that everybody relied on. Family, friends. You know, my nephew referred to me as the Bank of Jeff at one point because I'd always bail everybody out. Death, kind of, is what came in and overpowered. First, I lost my mom after moving up here. And then a gentleman that had been a good friend for almost 20 years. I brought him up here to be my director of sales because him and I were going to open a water treatment dealership as our last kind of hoo-ah. Went home on a Friday not feeling well. They found him in his apartment dead on Monday. He basically stuck me with enough bad business debt that it was going to force me into bankruptcy. I decided I needed to take some time because I hadn't mourned my mother or Bruce, my good friend. It reached the point where the funds weren't there. I hadn't worked in almost a year and a half, 2 years. Then I got evicted from my apartment. I had gotten to a point where I've been sleeping under an underpass over on Lindbergh. And then just to get away and some climate control, hop on the train. And I all of a sudden hear somebody walking and saying to anyone they see that they think might need to hear the message, does anybody need any social services? Anybody need social services? That was Gloria, that she was one that was my first encounter with Hope. I did their boot camp, which got me back into thinking about my resume and back into a working mindset again. You know, she helped me with getting, making sure that I followed through on getting my food stamps situated so I could have, a little additional food security as well. And, everything that she asked of me, I did, and I did it with gratitude. Hope's mindset towards helping people was what saved me. If I had had to continue forward with trying to figure out, how am I going to get food? How do I get a job when I don't have an address, when I can't take a shower, when I was that close to just giving up? Hope came in at a paramount time that if they had not, it would have been catastrophic for me. My career with Hope is a career. Yes, I'm a case manager, but it's not a position. It's a new mission. It's a new path in life. When I walk up to somebody that is in need, somebody that's reached a point where life just feels like it weighs a ton and you can't get out from under it, I don't approach them as somebody who is trying to reach down and help them. I go over and I sit beside them because I've been in their shoes. To be able to talk to people and let them know how recently it was that I was actually in the same shelter that I'm helping them get into and am now a case manager with Hope Atlanta. They start to see it, they start to feel it. So Hope's everything,